Greetings, this is Brother Eric. I'm a CTA worker, Chicago Transit Authority. That's where I work. I'm also a union rep. And I am inviting you, the riders of the CTA, buses and trains, and my coworkers at the CTA who are not working this day, October 12th. We are having a CTA worker, rider in Town Hall. That is the Chicago DSA and the Chicago Transit Justice Coalition getting together to bring the riders and the workers together so that you can hear from the workers. Because everyone's talking about the CTA. We got comedy skits, we got interviews, all kind of stuff. But nobody's hearing from me and my coworkers. So I want you to come on down to 122 North Aberdeen Street. That's called the West Loop Library on Sunday, October 12th, 2 to 3:30 p.m. Come on down. Let's fill the library up. Hear from the workers. Ask the workers questions. Workers can ask the questions to the riders. And maybe we can come up with a solution that's better than what any other politicians came up with. Because who knows better how to make the CTA right? Who knows better how to run public transportation in Chicago except the people who work in public transportation and the riders who use it? So come on down. West Loop Library, October 12th, 122 North Aberdeen Street. I would like to meet you, especially the riders, because as a union rep, I got so many stories. It'll turn your hair gray, and if your hair is already gray, it'll fall out your head. If the hair already fell out your head, well, the hairs in your eyebrows will fall off. Because we are working in some of the most terrible working conditions at the Chicago Transit Authority. It has been so horribly mismanaged that you will begin to understand one reason why ridership is so low is because of that mismanagement. And that mismanagement is rooted in abuse of the employees, concessionary contracts, and violations of the contract and labor law. They are so bold that right now the Chicago Transit Authority is so upset with an outspoken union rep as me that they have subpoenaed the email communications between me and another CTA worker who I worked with to organize protests about our terrible working conditions. Their subpoena is based in his unfair labor practice charge against them for not letting him participate in union activities. So they are so low down that they don't even want the employees to have better working conditions. And these are the people that are pleading for public financing, for public funds, which we need and we deserve, but not them. You have to understand that me and my coworkers, without us, the buses and the trains and the stations cannot operate. I'm in maintenance. I repair rail cars. Used to be an operator and a customer assistant. So without us, you don't fund us, these trains don't move. You don't fund us, there's no operators to move the train. But this is all rooted in mismanagement. So I want you to come on down and hear from us, the CTA workers, at the CTA Worker and Rider Town Hall. You heard from everybody else. You heard from the politicians. You heard from the CTA people, the managers. But you didn't hear from us. And CTA workers who are watching this, I want you to come on down and speak up. Yeah, the union presidents will tell you, don't be, shh, be quiet, be quiet. Nah, if you're off the clock, you are not working, right? You're done for the day. Come on down and tell the rioters about what it's like to work at a CTA. Maybe you got some good stories. Maybe you got some horror stories. Share with them. And writers may have questions for you about your job. Talk to them. You don't have to tell them all the details of proprietary information and passwords. We're not talking about that. We don't want you getting in trouble. But you got to speak up. Hope to see you all October 12th, 2 to 3:30 p.m., 122 North Aberdeen, West Loop Library.